Hey YouTube, I know it's been a while since I've been on here. There's a couple different reasons for it, but I just wanted you to know I'm still around, I'm still doing really good, and I wanted to let you know that I am now on Rumble. So I've been uploading some stuff there. Rumble is a free speech video platform similar to YouTube, but I don't think it's quite as user-friendly yet as YouTube is, so I'm going to stay on here for the time being, but I probably won't be posting all that often here on YouTube. I will be posting more often on Rumble. So if you want to see some of what I've been doing, I would recommend heading over there. And right now I've got a series kind of going on. It's called Meals from the Bunker. Got a little bit of a prepping theme going on there since I did start it in 2021. So I just want to let you know that that's over there. I've got 5 episodes up so far. This is my 6th episode. I'm filming this intro just for YouTube so you guys kind of know what's going on because it is episode 6 and I haven't been uploading the other episodes here on YouTube. So I have a very special guest on this video and I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to episode 6 of Meals from the Bunker. Today I've got a special guest, my very favorite 3rd generation U.S. Army soldier, and he is going to talk a little bit about actual meals from the bunker. That would be MREs, meals ready to eat.
The stale Uncrustables, essentially.
So, I thought it would be fun to kind of talk to him about these, which were gifted to me by my favorite. And so I obviously am not going to open all these because they are for my bunker. But I thought we could talk to Gabe about some of the differences and what comes in an MRE, and maybe we can even open one up. And
sounds good. I totally haven't had these for the past 3.5 months, but let me enlighten you on the art of the MRE. Now, you have to understand with MREs, it's not just about getting MREs, it's a whole underground trade deal, man. You got swindling and dealing, like each MRE has its own value. You're walking through a line, right, and they'll randomly hand you one, right? So once you get one, once you have it memorized, it took me about 3 weeks after getting all these MREs to know what had what in it, and then once you got into your formation, you would be by a drill sergeant, or else you'd be doing push-ups, okay? But so that was our trading, our market, but it was a fun time for sure. But so this is like half of the MREs because I gave some of them to my family so they could have them, and then the rest to my sister because I know she's going to need them for the apocalypse. So like we got some. We don't have all of them here, but I can run over all of them if need be.
yeah. So can you talk a little bit about like how many there are and like you said there's box A, box B.
Okay, so MREs, they come in box A, box B, right? Box A has meals 1 to 12, and then box B has meals 13 to 24. So yeah, there's 24 different meals, 24 different options. Notice some of the later ones come with, I don't know if whoever was designing them got bored, but they come with Skittles and stuff. So like that's a nice perk of like the later boxes, and I prefer the meals in the later boxes more than the meals in the first couple of boxes. There are some really good meals, like meal number 1, which is like the chili and beans. That one has some really good cornbread in it, so like I like that one. But like for the most part, I try to keep to the higher boxes if I can. Like I said, it's not, you don't really choose what you get. So each one of these costs about $11 a pop. If you're wondering, so like they're not cheap, but they're fun for the experience and for the meme. Worth 100%.
Cool.
So
cool. Well, that being said, what is your favorite meal out of all of them and why?
the hash browns. Okay, I don't remember what meal number it is, but you know because it's twice as thick as all of them. You can tell by looking at it, the size of it and the pure girth of it is a little bigger than all the rest. Like I could look at the size of it and be like, oh, that's my meal, right? That comes with the hash brown, like itself, which is a very bulky main dish, right? And it's pretty good, right? And I'm going for size here because I prefer the calories over and just being full over, quality. Then it comes with a granola, which you can eat dry or wet or add water because you're supposed to add water, but I prefer it dry sometimes because, I don't know, water takes too much time, right? And then it comes with a type 3 orange packet, which is like the most concentrated of the juice. I always traded this because for whatever reason people really wanted it. I did not like it. It was the apple turnover, right? I didn't find it that appetizing, but for whatever reason, my battle buddy to the left, my battle buddy to the right loved it, so I would always trade it and try to get a pound cake or a First Strike bar or something more desirable. So that's the hash brown.
Okay, cool.
We don't have it here. My little sister took it, but yeah, so I got to eat that one again, unfortunately. But they're good if you're hungry. Just clarify.
All right. So, what is your least favorite meal of all of these and why?
All right. My least favorite. My other brother took this one, okay? It's the sausage pork patty, right? And, okay, like the other patties, right? It comes in maybe we should open a patty. Okay. The patties that come in an entree kind of thing, when you open it up, it comes out, it's really slimy and super condensed. It looks really nasty, first of all, right? All right, but for whatever reason, every time I had the pork one, never agreed with me, right? Now, this one, the jalapeno patty, that one's really good. It's got really good sides. It's also got cheesy potatoes. Like that one, it looked the same, but it tastes different and didn't make my stomach hurt. On top of that, with the other one, you didn't really get a really good dessert. You got a pancake with syrup, and it didn't really look like a pancake, and it tasted more like the cornbread. So it wasn't my cup of tea personally. But, if you're into eating sweet cornbread, go for it.
Yeah.
So that was my least favorite. It did come with syrup, which during the time was worth quite a bit, so I would trade that away sometimes.
Cool. So for a civilian, what would be, you don't eat MREs all the time.
No.
Under what circumstances would you eat an MRE?
So, full disclaimer, I've never been deployed as of now. But I'm aware, from what I'm aware, just full disclaimer, is you eat them on the field. And so you can pack these, obviously, so you can put them in your backpack, you can take them out when there's not a defact. Anytime when there's not a defact, which is like what's the word for it?
Cafeteria?
Yeah, cafeteria. Anytime there's not a cafeteria, you would take one of these or eat one of these. So our drill sergeants, they ate a lot of these. They hate them. I again didn't think they were that bad at the time, but going back to them now, they're not the best. But anyway, we ate them for lunch. Just because for one, we're doing this during the
China virus
thing, so that's probably one of the reasons. But we had them for lunch every day. During basic, and then you eat them in a combat zone anywhere there's not a cafeteria. That's where you eat these.
For someone who's a civilian, it might be good to have one of these in your bug out bag, or if you're going somewhere.
If you're if you're going somewhere, these camping people get these. The main perk to them is they have no expiration date. Me and my battle buddies would open up MREs, and just the way they're packaged makes it so nothing expires, right? So we'd open them up and we'd find the M&Ms, because there's M&M packages, which actually have an expiration date. And they were almost out of date or what have you, but they were still good, just because of the way the package them and seal them.
Yeah. So if I'm going to store all these, where should I store these in my bunker?
I would store them somewhere where people won't get to them.
Okay, very valuable. Okay, so can I keep these in a car, or would the heat kind of...
I would put them somewhere where it's not dry and decently warm. You could probably also keep them in the cold too. I don't think temperature matters as much as dry and keeping critters out of them does. Okay. Because they come in cardboard boxes, right? So when the nuclear apocalypse hits, right, and the bombs are going off, I would put them in your bunker, probably top shelf where the critters can't climb up and get them. And that way, when the radioactive stuff is coming to get all your great MREs, they're kind of safe inside your bunker, which I'm assuming has lead sides to keep all the radiation, right?
Someday,
it's okay.
I will have a real bunker.
You can buy lead foil in Germany, so sign up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can line your bunker with lead. That way, when the radioactive stuff comes, it doesn't get your bunker.
Cool.
And your MREs. Who cares about your children? These are more important.
All right. So I think now would be a good time to open one of these and actually see what's inside.
Okay. So, quick story on opening them. they're a pain in the butt to get open, but luckily me and my battle buddies came up with this genius idea. We got a old card, grab them, put them on the cement, put them at a like 90-degree angle, and we'd sharpen the cards up, so that way you're not trying to pry these open for like half an hour because they're really stuck. But maybe that's just me and my weak fingers. Actually, it's probably me and my weak fingers. So, with these, like, these are all decent ones. None of these are trash. But for the most MRE-ish experience, let's go with number 14, which is this creamy spettuccine, right? Spettuccine. Fettuccine. That's the word I'm looking for, folks. With this, a lot of people didn't like this one because they didn't like the main dish. I personally didn't mind it, and it was always reliable to get, so like I could always count on it, so to speak. So like, if you look, for people with strong fingers and manly man hands, or not manly man hands, there's a little tab here, right here, and you can just pry this open, but it takes too much time. Grab your jank sharp credit card, right, that you've sharpened, right, and just grab and slice, right?
Nice.
And once you get it open, pry it open, right? And keep the bag because that's where you're going to put all your trash, or else you're going to have to clean the wherever you're eating. You're going to have to clean it. It's going to be a pain in the butt, right? So then you have this, and you use the credit card again. It's in like a package, another bag, just to keep it even more drier, safer, right? Alright, so in this, first you gotta get the lay of the land, right? This one comes with pretzels. Like, sometimes they come with mustard pretzels, which were better than pretzels, because I'm not a pretzel dude, right? This is your main entree, which is the noodles and fettuccine stuff. This is your, like, all your facts, because, you know, you gotta worry about your calories in the army.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Are they all the same calorie amount?
No, they're all different. They all vary.
So this is just for the entree then?
Yeah, that's just for the entree.
Okay.
These all have their separate, in case you're on a diet, folks, these all have their separate calories, in case you are concerned about the nutritional facts and the values. Just for you people who are on a diet trying to lose some weight in the army. Alright, which you shouldn't be concerned about with these, because you'll hardly, anyway.
There's a ton of stuff in here.
Yeah, so, every meal comes with a bread, crackers, tortillas, sometimes it actually comes with bread, which is really dope and cool. Like, if you get the bread, great. Oh, some of them came with Italian breadsticks, which a lot of people didn't like, but growing up, I ate everything that no one wanted. Like, I kid you not. Like, yeah. Anyway, so then this one comes with peanut butter. It's very fortunate, because the other option is the creamy cheese, and that really sucks. It just sucks, right? Sometimes there's one meal, I don't remember which one it is, that has Blackberry Jam. If you get that, you can trade that for a dessert, because people really love the Blackberry Jam, and I love it too. This is the cream of your crop for this meal. This is your number one tool to trade, right? Or eat. This is called a first strike bar. They're very good, especially when you haven't had sugar for a while. Like, this is the gem, right? This is your chocolate protein powder, right? Usually you can trade this till you look to your left, and whoever the buff dude is, they'll generally trade for this, and you can generally get a little more grub. Because me, I was always hungry, so I always tried to get like the breads or just the carbs, just so I wasn't hungry, because that like took my focus off of what we were actually doing, right? So I would try to get as much bread, so I'd trade this for bread too. But this isn't bad, but I never, like, I ate it when I had to, but generally I tried to trade away. Like I said earlier, the pretzels, and then the main entree, okay? Then you have this little package, right? This little package is all your goodies, right? For the most part, like your gum. Grab your jank credit card and just push. Hold on. And open up. Okay. All right. In this, one of two things will come. You'll get your lemonade. You'll get your juice packet. You'll get a juice packet, or you'll get coffee. Now, we had this tall English guy, right, in our platoon. So we'd always trade him the coffee for something for his juice packet. Because I'm not a coffee drinker. As you probably know, she isn't either, because it just tastes like turpentine. It looks like muddy water and tastes like turpentine. So this is your creamer, right? You can eat this straight. That's what I used to do when I was hungry, right? It's not bad. I actually kind of enjoy this. That's not your coffee. This is your coffee, right? Instant dried. Some of it's a little fancier, and it comes in a white package, and it says Joe's Coffee or something. It's kind of dumb, but it looks really nifty, really fancy. But this one's just one of the generic coffees, right? You have your moist towelette, right? You're going to use this to clean your hands because you don't want your hands sticky when you're handling an M14 or rolling around in the dirt doing near and far, right? Or push-ups or whatever you're doing. This is salt. This is important. You need to put it with as many meals as you can get because or else you get cramps. You just want to use the salt. You need the salt, trust me. All right? This is your gum. This, I traded away because in my platoon it was contraband. You'd get in trouble for it. But other people ate it. So naturally, I traded away, let someone else get in trouble for it, and get something that's actually legal, right?
Right.
This is your toilet paper. You need this because they never put toilet paper in the outhouses. I'm not joking. There's like maybe once or twice that I've been in an outhouse where there's actually toilet paper. You need to keep this on you, or else you'll be wiping your butt with poison ivy.
That was one of my big questions was why did they put, because you have a moist
Well, yeah,
towel
and in
rack.
combat, there's not going to be outhouses, so you take a crap in the woods, and then you have your toilet paper.
Okay, so this is just like something you always need, so.
Yeah, so they always have it. All right, sometimes it comes with matches, sometimes it comes with, sometimes it just comes with matches. There's no interchangeable for this. Don't light these. If you're doing basic training, it's a dumb idea. You'll get in trouble. Otherwise, they're pretty cool. Actually, rephrase that. Don't light these in general, especially if you're out on the field, like and it's dark out, because that's not light discipline, and then the commies will find you, and then it's a problem. So, like the matches are dope for heating stuff, but just kind of just listen. This is for the coffee. Oh, it comes with a beverage bag. So this is your heater, right?
Can we see how like the heater works?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so this is the heater, right? Okay, it's basically, you know, those warmers you put in your hands. It's basically that in a package, but way more extreme. Like this will burn you, right? This is your bag for your coffee, so you can put your coffee in here, make it, and then you put it and slide it in here. I can do a demonstration on that. And then this is this. You can slide this in here too.
So you could slide both of those in at the same time?
No, you can't. You have to choose. That's the downside of coffee. Like, I mean, there might be a way, but I haven't figured it out. Also, you can put your cheese if you get cheese and melt the cheese, which is kind of dumb.
Okay.
But, so with these, sometimes these you have a hard time opening them. There's little notches on them. This one here is for your coffee. If you're making coffee, this is for the MRE meal itself. We'll be doing the coffee because you can just microwave this and that we can see how the coffee's done. Plus, I've never done the coffee, so we're going to be learning today. Right? So,
do we need some water?
yes.
Should I fill this with some water?
Yeah. Fill it to do the 8 ounces of it. It's supposed to be on that. So, well, my dearest sister is going to be filling that. What you're going to do is you're going to grab it, you're going to pull this, and boom. That's going to open this. Yeah, that's good. As you can see, it doesn't make very much, right? Again, another reason to trade it away and get rid of it. Okay, so this here, right, this is your heater, okay? Once you open it, you're going to open it like this, and then you're going to want to put some water in it. You're going to want to put it up like, problem some of our guys had is you'd overfill them. Isn't a problem. It just makes a little more of a mess, but it says do not overfill. Me and my battle buddies never paid attention to that, and me and my battle buddies never got hurt from it, so I think it's more of like a guideline.
Okay, here, I'll put some water in. Can you talk about, like, water, where you get water
Oh,
when you're eating these?
so so for water sources, right, you know, generally what happens in basic, right, again, I can't speak from, like, combat experience, because I'm not, anyway, moving forward. So, in basic, we had camelbacks, right, which is, like, basically this 2-liter pack that rides around on your back all day, and it's there when you're doing push-ups, it's there when you're doing sitting, it's always got your back. It's your best battle buddy, your best friend. It's full of water, and you got to keep it full of water. So what you do is I wish I would have brought it, and then I could have done a demonstration. You'd have it, you'd put the hose over your back, you'd squeeze the back while turning the hose on, and that's how you fill your thing. So you'd always want to make sure your camelback is full. That way there's more pressure. That way you can get your water in your things faster, because we were always on a time limit on how long we had to eat. So, all right. So now that there's water in this, right, this is going to start heating up. We're just going to, obviously, I did an oopsie here.
I think I overfilled it a little too,
okay.
so we can have a real experience.
So you grab this. I'm going to let some of the air out so it'll fit better. Oh, where's the coffee itself? Actually, hold on. We'll do that after.
I'll look for it.
That's right there. I see it.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
All right.
Got it.
Grab the bag. It's always a pain in the butt because they make these just big enough that you can barely get this stuff in here. All right. You smell that? It has a distinct smell, an MRE smell. Right?
I might still not have my smell back.
Okay, that's okay. So you get some air in there, so it activates. Fold over. See, just a little bit, right, for the drink and for the other one. And then what we got is we lean them against our knees, our weapons. But you want it at an angle like this, so to speak. So that way the water's hitting. There's a bunch of, you can see this. There's a bunch of little pads here. Each pad heats it up a little bit, or more so. So you want the water touching that as much as possible. So try to lean that up here. Yeah. So now you just wait, and hopefully you have enough time to actually eat/drink. Generally, what I would do is I'd put my MRE in there if I wanted it warm. Put my MRE in there, my main dish, and then start eating the sides as we wait for this.
So how long does this usually take?
Anywhere from, okay, there's some of these I swear are duds and they just don't work. We go through and we get ones every now and then that just didn't activate. Either that or we didn't do them right. Probably overfilled them too far, you know. So anyway, it's all like depending on the stuff. Like if you feel it's already getting warm.
Oh yeah, that is
So,
really warm.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot warmer later. Like steam will be rolling out here. I'm gonna put some more air in here. One of the problems our guys always had is they never put air in them, so they couldn't activate. All right. So this at this point is where I generally eat the rest of this stuff while I wait, right?
Yeah.
So can we open this?
Yeah, let's. Okay, I'm curious about this first strike thing.
All right. This again, cream of the crop. Trading this is like, yeah, it's basically the goal of the MREs. So it's got little teeth kind of here on this side. This side, they're not as defined, but just for ripping, right? So grab, rip. All right. Looks like human feces. Tastes like a Rice Krispie treat, I swear. So
Really?
yeah, it's really good. Now this, if you look at, I'm going to set this here. Probably not the cleanest surface, but again, right? You look at the nutritional facts in case you are dieting, right? This thing has vitamin B 25%, vitamin C 40%, whatever that is 20%, whatever that is 20%, vitamin K 50%, vitamin B6 25%. Basically, it's all of their stuff stuffed into a bar, everything you need, and then just corn syrup and chocolate. There's a cranberry one, there's and an apple cinnamon one, right? Personally, I prefer the cranberry one, but hit or miss.
So this is a chocolate one.
This is the chocolate.
And you never know what flavor you're
okay,
gonna
so this one generally comes with a cranberry one. I was very surprised to see a chocolate one, because generally the fettuccine comes with a cranberry, the vegetable crumble comes with a chocolate, and then the chicken chunks comes with the apple cinnamon. But fun fact, see this in the strikers all the time. This little piece comes off, side note, right? And you can take this off, and you got yourself a nice little sticker to go put on the side of your striker or wherever, or in the porta potty or wherever you might find it. I kid you not, these are everywhere, right? And you'd be like, what is this? And you know, it's kind of like one of those infomercials, right? Where it's just, BAM! You got the first strike bar. Ha! Okay.
Can I try some of this?
Yes. Go.
Do you guys want to try some?
Y'all should try some.
Yeah, they're kind of hard.
Oh, they're very hard. Oh, this also makes your jaw go sore after a while from chewing them, so you don't want to have more than like 3.
Does it make you go constipated?
Yes, actually no. With MREs, just full FYI, pooping is very hard in general.
I in my little bit of research I did before this video, I read that they're designed to where you can live off them for 21 days. Is that accurate?
I was never told that by a drill sergeant, but we, you know.
These aren't bad.
During Ranger School, you get 2 of these for a full day. Or no, like, yeah, like, no, you get 1 of these a day.
Wow.
And what they'll do is, they'll give you one right before you go to bed, and you get your 3 hours of sleep, and then they'll hand you another one right after, so you have to go the full
Wow.
day 24 without food. But,
What you think?
Bad.
They taste a little bit like protein bars.
that's what it is.
Okay. How much protein is in here?
I have no idea.
Protein facts?
A lot of
with
sugar.
Pepper?
4 grams. So not
Yeah, there's a
terrible
lot
amount.
of sugar. That's what we got.
18 grams of sugar.
Yeah, just
What do you think?
My taste isn't quite what it was.
Oh.
It's a little dull, but
Then we have pretzel sticks, which are actually what they say they are, pretzels that are sticks, right? So they're just little pretzel sticks you can get from the store. These were not valued or coveted amongst my men or my platoon or whatever, but the other platoon sometimes liked them, so sometimes we give them to them, right? Our protein drink, which is, like I said, a protein drink. Did you want to try the protein drink?
I'm okay with not trying to.
I'm okay with not trying the protein drink too. What we would do is you put water with this, right? And what I would do anyway is I would just take this off, put a little bit of water, and eat it like a pudding, because drinking it at take makes a mess. Like, this is your messiest dish, I swear, in my opinion, messiest dish, right? These are the crackers. Yeah, there's not much to say about these. They're not good, but they're also not bad. That's kind of the motto of the MRE, I guess. Not
Can I
good,
try
not bad.
some?
Yeah. So with these, again, they have these little tabs here. You can just grab and tear. Now, you want to tear along the top so as not to break the cracker, so you can actually use it and put stuff on it if you have peanut butter, per se, or whatever you have on them, right? So if you do it properly, they won't get broken. I broke many a cracker in my day, though. So disappointing. But there is nothing more pleasing than, let's see if I can do it. That.
Wow, that's a pretty massive cracker.
Yeah. So.
Do you break them?
Yeah, I generally do. I'm pass on this one because it's holiday season. I've been eating a lot, so gotta watch my weight.
They don't come with salt, do they?
No salt.
Not much salt.
Oh, you'll never find butter either. Butter is a huge thing that I crave that I didn't get
Really?
from like any of the places. Like they'll use margarine or something. It wasn't butter. Like when we were eating DFAC and stuff, there was never any butter. I was kind of disappointed. Maybe there was and I missed it too. This is your gum. It tastes like gum.
Now, is there a reason they include gum?
So your breath doesn't stink, and there was a rumor going around in basic training that's also a laxative. Well, I'm not sure.
Okay. What else do we got here? Non-dairy creamer for the coffee. Did you want to finish the coffee? Or?
So basically, now at this point, this has gotten pretty warm, right? So you're gonna pull this out, and bam, now your water is warm. And there's also, I forgot there's water in it. So haha, I'm making a mess on your couch.
That's fine.
Okay, that's what the toilet paper's for, right?
Right.
Bam, ready magic, sorcery. Okay, just gonna whip this out real quick. Clean that up. Smack. Okay. So this now it's warm. Generally, you'd leave it for a little bit longer, but for video's sake, it's all right. Open this up. Grab this. Oh, as you grab your trash, yeah, you put it back in the bag. Don't go this way.
Okay.
Grab your coffee. Put this. Open this up. Put this in here. Then you grab your creamer. Creamer's always a pain in the butt to open because there is this little tab here, but sometimes, most of the time when I got this, the tab wasn't here, so I always had to like fight with it. So grab this. Oh, yeah. My MREs come with sugar. These don't have sugar. Sometimes the MREs we got come with sugar. This one doesn't have. Oh, sometimes there's incidences where you get like two of something. We had one guy get two main dishes at one point, which means some poor guy further down the road didn't get it.
Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah. So anyway, then you just add your creamer, and obviously none of us drink coffee, so we'll hand this to Joe when it's all cold, and that way he can complain about how nasty it is. Then just shake it, and bam, you got yourself your coffee. Magic, sorcery.
Do people like the coffee there?
Our guys do. There's a lot of our guys, but also like, it's what you have to compare it to too.
Yeah.
Because like there was no fine dining or what have you. Then this is the main dish. So this is the spinach fettuccine. Do you want to heat it up?
Yeah. Or we can just eat it cold.
You can eat it cold either way.
Can we eat it in here still, or is it?
Actually, there might still be enough heat in here. The toilet paper.
Let's see how much is here while we wait for.
There should be like
Wait to do that.
4 plies or like 4.
Oh, okay, so they come in individual
Yes.
squares. It's not like one long.
One of our guys, funny story. One of our guys had his wife send him 4-ply or 5-ply toilet paper, and then he sold it to one of the other guys in our bank.
Wow.
Yeah. So just a side note, because the toilet paper is all 1-ply. Also, another thing you have to do is you have to take the toilet paper out of the bag when you leave because the next guy will use it. Or like we all got our own individual rules. Just a side note. Like, yeah. I was really bad at it. I got my toilet paper stolen all the time. So what do? You tactically acquire more toilet paper, which means you steal it.
Oh man.
So now we just wait.
I have one follow-up question on your camel thing. What do you?
Camelback.
Camelback?
Yeah, or it's either camelback or a camel pack. One of the two. I was never. One drill sergeant said say this. The other drill sergeant said say this.
So can civilians buy those like on the
Yeah.
used market or
You can
surplus?
Yeah, you can buy them for like hiking and stuff.
Oh.
So like yeah, because a lot of guys use them for hiking. But yeah,
They're like $50.
yeah.
$50. Okay.
And
Cool.
it's a bladder. It's like just a bladder you carry around on your back. It's just great when you're doing push-ups and you got an extra.
Well, if you've got a long bike ride or something.
Yeah. They're very convenient for sure. Everyone thinks you're vaping though, because you just whip out your.
So we're warming up our.
Yes, we are in the process of warming up. Which honestly, since we used it for the coffee, we made a grave mistake in using it for the coffee because only scrubs drink coffee. Coffee's nasty in my opinion. Instead of using it for the MRE, but some people prefer this one cold because they say that it's nasty. I enjoyed it, but we'll find out if I still enjoy it. Yeah.
Alright, so are we still waiting on that?
Yes.
Okay.
We tried crackers. Oh, the peanut butter.
I'm gonna try some peanut butter on
Yeah.
the crackers.
Okay.
Is this like just regular old?
It's like peanut butter. I think it has a slightly different taste, but honestly, I haven't had civilian peanut butter in a while, so I wouldn't know the difference.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this cracker out.
Does it have to be like,
No.
no, it just all comes out?
So, fun fact: when you got the cheese, right? What you'd have with the cheese came in a package like the peanut butter, right? And you'd want to peel the side off, peel the two flaps apart, and then pull out the cheese and come in like a hunk, just because it was like kind of hard, right? And then you can put it on your tortilla or whatever and eat it that way. That way you don't make a big mess, and you don't have any loss of fluid
Oh.
inside of this.
I'm probably doing it from the wrong side.
With this, fun fact, I could never get them open, so I just bite them and put a hole in them and then squeeze it to the forward. But I'm gonna watch Bethany struggle for half an hour while she tries to get it open the proper way. Because if she doesn't,
Do you guys
Well,
use
there's a way.
scissors or knives?
no, we're not allowed to have scissors or knives. Hence the edgy credit card knife,
Oh.
which will.
Well, I'm gonna get a pair of scissors
Yeah, you grab a pair of scissors.
because I'm a privileged civilian here.
Isn't that nice?
Yes. Okay, sweet. Now I wonder, does this make the cracker taste better?
Yeah, anything will make the cracker taste better, Bethany. I swear, you grab some pine needles, boss, if you drop them on them crackers and
This is
the
interesting.
Blackberry Jams.
This is
Peanut
Like-
butter.
sticky and kind of dry.
For sure, it's got to last longer than I have.
Pretty good.
It's not bad.
Okay, let's just eat it a little cold.
Okay.
Do you?
All right, we are
you can
eating this
step in the
because.
frame. Yeah.
So with this, there's two tabs here. All right, two tabs. See, there's little slits here on each side, right? Now, best way to do this: grab it. I saw like some people go like this and shake it or whatever. I just prefer to do this, right? You grab. Since it's wet, my hands aren't going to be good enough to grip it, so. Bam, open, right?
Awesome. And it comes with a spoon. Do they ever come with forks?
No, they're always spoons. Because like most of the dishes are either like they go inside of a taco shell, like the
That actually smells good.
yeah, it does smell good. Why can't I think of the name? The jalapeno patty comes with a taco shell, so that won't come with a spoon. So it either comes with a taco shell or a spoon. It's like your bread or whatever. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
no, it's I liked it.
I would say it would be better warm.
Oh, apparently
No?
it gets bad when it gets warm. Like some people hate it when it's warm.
Really?
They only eat it cold. I don't know why.
Do you think it heats up the vegetables so the vegetables are more pungent? Or
I don't
something?
know.
Interesting. It looks a little nasty, but
Looks very
But
nice.
it's actually not bad. I noticed when I looked at the list of meals that there's a lot of them that are pasta.
Yeah, pasta or soup, a lot of them, just because that's what they fit in these. Yeah, like the vegetables, the ones that aren't, again, come in a taco shell. So yeah.
I also think that would be better if we put the salt in.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
so once you're done with your meal, obviously we are going to give this to Joe, right? Joe's got to try some of this, right? This gloriousness, right? What you do is you put all your trash in here, roll it up, grab this, open it like so, insert this in here,
Oh, that's kind
put
of
it back in the
cool.
box. Looks like a nice little package for the trash people or whoever's going to see this, right? It's just nice and convenient.
Is this? Do they make this for the drink?
No, that's for that.
Okay.
putting it
'cause
around. I mean,
it looks like it does a little envelope fold thing.
could. Well, guys, you heard it here first. You learn new things every day. Oh, actually,
I'm not sure that's what it's for, but
well, some of the drink. Hold on. Yo, you might be a freaking genius. Oh, bummer. I was gonna say maybe it folds over like a trash can. Because a lot of
'cause
guys,
then you could.
yeah, a lot of there's one other, like the protein pack.
Mhm.
This some drinks come in a thing like this, and that might fold over to this.
So is this when people drink these? Do they drink it right out of this?
Yeah, or some people, if you're smart, you drink it out of this because then you can get rid of the bag, trade the bag for something. Because sometimes people get coffee or sometimes people get the type 3 juice, and we didn't have bags, so we trade the bags off. And you drink whatever you had out of this, or if you're smart like me, I take the heater out of here and use this and drink out of that.
Oh.
Right? But yeah, no. So I think the idea is shake it. Get it so all the powder's down here. Fold over. Fill water here. Open up. Shake. That's the idea. But again, I always opened it up and ate it like pudding. So
Cool. Well, Gabe, thank you so much for being on Meals from the Bunker. This is by far the best episode.
I'm glad I can entertain your crowd.
Yeah, we'll have to have you back again.
Yeah, I'll try to come back. So.
All
Yep.
right, thanks.
You realize there's no way this is going to be like a 5-minute video, right?
What do you want?